What's up, guys, and welcome back. Oh man, it's good to be back. I've been gone for a long time. Seems like during the summer I don't get much of a chance to do any filming at all. I probably could, but sometimes I'm lazy. Anyway, we're back with a new boat series. A friend of mine brought over her 1991 ThunderCraft, and we're gonna do winterization on it today. We're gonna test out the batteries and the alternator and see if to her it's worth it to move forward with some of the funner, cooler kind of stuff. So some of the things that we were talking about doing were EVA foam flooring, tinting the windows, and doing a swim platform. Now, as far as the swim platform goes, I was doing some looking online and they're pretty expensive. So right now she's got these teak, two separated, I guess, swim platforms, and they're, I don't know, it's a 91 and they're a little bit, I don't know if you could see that on film, but they're not super mounted well. This one's pretty good. But I think what she wants is a fiberglass swim platform. So I might have to build one. And if I do, that would be super cool to show on the channel here. And then we could get it all painted up for her and whatnot. And then she's got these little teak deals here and here. And I think she wants to do EVA foam in those. It looks like the screws might be stripping out a little bit there. And anyway, and then we'll give it a good buff. Eagles. Go Eags. We'll give it a good buff and see if we can't clean up this gel coat a little bit. It's pretty oxidized. So this is a little 17-foot 1991 ThunderCraft running the Cobra 4.3 liter. So we'll get that winterized up and test it out. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Well, apparently I've left my muffs in my boat up at the lake. So the family's out running some errands. I texted them and asked them to pick me up some muffs. So in the meantime, I think I'm gonna try and see if we can shine up this dull gel coat real quick. So stick with me for a sec.
We're automated and overpopulated. We're all fish in a stream, swimming towards a vicious dream. Don't you know we're the walking dead? Our lives were meant to be this bleak.
We're the
I think after a couple more passes, I mean, that's night and day difference between that and that. I think that's gonna clean up nicely. He's back. We picked up our muffs. So we're gonna hook this boat up to some water and get it started, hopefully, if the batteries are good. If not, we'll charge them up or put them on the charger and get it started so I can test the alternator. Stay tuned. Might need to replace the blower before too long too. Now this engine compartment's been open for a while, so I don't know how necessary it is to run the blower. She seems pretty dead. Let me get a charger on it. While we're waiting for those batteries to charge up, let's talk a little bit about batteries. So a battery, as you guys know, is 12 volts. But it's actually made up of 6 cells that are each 2.11 volts. So multiply that by 6 and you get your 12.66 volts, which is the nominal voltage of a battery. So when you start your car or boat, it uses that battery to start, and then the alternator starts to spin, and the alternator spins and charges your battery at around 14.5 volts, and that's what, since that voltage is higher, that's what charges the battery. And the engine in an older engine, probably not the newer ones, but in the older ones, like say this boat for instance, once it's running, you can actually disconnect the battery and it'll continue to run because it's already running. Of course, all your equipment isn't going to work because you don't have a battery, but you could start the boat and then disconnect the battery and it would stay running. So that's a little bit of a lesson on batteries and alternators for you. Okay, let's give it a shot. watch the battery voltage. We'll disconnect the charger. Alternator seems to be charging, but we're gonna check it right at the alternator. So we're getting, hang on, let me turn it off. Okay, so we're getting over 14 volts right at the alternator. So to me, that says the alternator's charging. So we're going to continue with draining the water out of this and getting it winterized. Okay, on this particular motor, there's 4 drain plugs, 2 in your exhaust manifolds, 1 on each side, and then 2 in the block, 1 on each side. So let's see if I can show you where they're at. So 1, I don't know if you can see that. Looks like right there. And then the one in the block is down there. So we're gonna get those removed and we'll winterize this thing.
Crispy, yeah, that boy breast me. Head to toe, I'm gleaming, yeah, I know they can't miss me. See your boy a mile away, my kicks is really hitting. Looking like that meme, then them boys really spitting.
So that's not good. We just put water through it, and she had it on the lake. There's no water coming out. She might need a impeller. There we go. She was a little clogged up.
We some bad boys. If you picking teams, we should never be your last choice. Cause we really run this. Yeah, we star-studded. You gotta up the budget. We too cold-blooded. Better make adjustments. I'm a walking bucket. I'm crispy. Yeah, that boy breast me. Head to toe, I'm gleaming. Yeah, I know they can't miss me. See your boy a mile away. My kicks is really hitting. Looking like that meme. Then them boys really spitting. I just put an ISO logo on a damn sweater vest. I got little money watching power. Give us our respect. Damn, I be so fresh. And them boys be so clean too. Had them looking mad hard. Damn, I didn't mean to, yeah. Feeling crispy, yeah. RP Nipsey, RP Pimp C. Do this for the late greats. Tell these people make way. We been on the rampage, had to do our damn thing. Had to run the campaign. Now we pour the champagne. ISO, that's the gang. Yeah, we on the same thing. Bad little Asian tank, so I call it Ling Ling. Gotta crown us twice, so they know that we them king kings. Yeah, I'm icy on the wrist, that's the bling bling. Yeah, we on everything. No, they can't box us in. We was standing outside, but they had to let us in. We the cure to the game like medicine. Now we on the better things. Hear our name in the room like elephants. They know we gentlemen, yeah, we genuine. All black, crispy, yeah, that's the melanin, yeah, yeah.
one was hard to get to. Way down here. I don't even know if you could see it, but it's way down under there. I need a camera person. Anybody out there want to be my camera person? Okay, so got all 4 drain plugs out, disconnected and removed the batteries. They'll be stored inside. And then I undid all the hoses to the water pump. And then down there to let that drain out. And we should be winterized. So, not bad for a couple hours work. We tested to see if we could clean up the gel coat, and I think it's gonna clean up nicely. We winterized the boat, tested the batteries and the alternator, and I think we're good. I think we can move on. So, in the next video, I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet because I have to talk to the boat owner and see what her next priority is. So, anyway guys, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to go down and click subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss this series. I think it's gonna be a good one. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate the support. Until next time, take care. Bye.